Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier.
Today, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New England Patriots.
Right at the convergence of the three rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. Had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yep.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And with towels waving, we're underway from Heinz Field. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and that told me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
You can bet they're not going to go away from the running game anytime soon, but this is obviously not a good start. 2 carries, 2 runs, both stop for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Houston. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Patriots take over. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And 3 yards there takes them to the 45.
Number 31.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun. Tyson over the middle, complete. It's long.
Tyson's pass complete to his wideout. An 8-yard pickup. First down, New England.
Throwing on first down. Tyson. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Steelers' 40.
From the gun, Tyson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. With a heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Tyson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. From the gun, Tyson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
On 2nd down now. It's done, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off play action, Houston. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
Off the play fake. Houston, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like the Steelers were able to recover, and they will indeed hold on to the ball. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
To throw on 2nd down. Houston, quick hitter here, it's complete.
The 2nd down pass.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 9.
To throw on 3rd down. Houston. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
At the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On 1st down, done. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
27.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Houston, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point attempt to come here. put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Beal. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now, that last pass CD, he just added another notch to the old belt. What a career it's been. He's over 35,000 career passing yards now.
And when you say that number, over 35,000 yards, how many people have done that prior to him?
Right around 30.
Boy, that's a pretty good number. Now you're into a membership that means you've done a heck.
And he keeps finding his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From the 10. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
On 2nd down. Thrown away and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Houston. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
A loss of 7.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Dances by him. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, Tyson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
Tyson's pass.
It's a gain of 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Now a handoff here to his running back. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 3 on the play. And
right back to him on 1st down. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Number 31. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, it's Beal. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there.
For the running back. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. First down, Patriots.
These two teams all tied after one.
The score tied 7-7.
They'll run on first down. Beal had a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
The running back.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up the 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Patriots have taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
Well, he's definitely a big target out there, listed as 6'4", and he used every one of those extra inches to go up and make that catch.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Houston. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
The 2nd down pass. Caught by number 10.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Operating from the gun. Houston. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Is good. Makes the score Patriots 14.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he is inching closer to that 100-yard mark.
And that's the goal. That's the benchmark that every runner in the NFL is trying to get to. And he's locked in on it pretty well right now. And I would suspect that his linemen are locked in pretty well, too. They know that if a guy gets over 100 yards, they've done a great job, too.
You think every starter sort of has the number 100 in his mind before a game?
I guarantee that they do. That's what they think about. That's what they dream about. That's what they visualize during practice all week. 100 yards, because once you get there, it's almost like you hit that number, boom, you might even get to 2.
On 1st down, Tyson. And this one's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They run the counter. Beal. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Going to give this time to the tailback. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 30.
New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, New England.
Throwing on 1st down. Tyson firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, Tyson has got it to Williams. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
18. And 8.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Tyson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9.
From the 3, 2nd and a yard.
At the 3-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriots score. A great play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it? Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for him. It's good, and it's 21-10. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure that his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. And his throw is incomplete. The Steelers on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Houston. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Incomplete from the contact.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
$40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tyson, and he rifles one incomplete.
Intended for number 88.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, Tyson. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a 1st down. On 1st down, Tyson. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Operating from the gun, Tyson. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Number 31.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
8-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 16. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
The Patriot 1st down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
And 10 yards to go.
From the gun, Tyson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And this one is right through. And that will get the lead up to 14.
It's 24. Steelers 10.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That's about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Patriots add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get them back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Houston. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Throwing on first down. Houston. This one complete to Smallwood. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. So we've reached halftime here on opening week. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. And we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. New England trying to get a place on offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Tyson. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Intended for number 87.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground, but that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. On 1st down, done. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
The ball carried by number 2.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Down at the 43-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Operating from the gun. Houston, quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 33.
1st and 10 at the 33.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Able to shake him off. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
The throw over the middle, taken in, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
7-yard line.
Looking to throw. Houston. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. And to give this time to the tailback. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now they'll run on the draw. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Tyson, and he fires one, but incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 28-yard line.
Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
On 1st and 10, Houston. This one complete to Smallwood. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
83.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the Patriots 40.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw on 2nd down, Houston. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. He's at the 30. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
A try here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And 9 yards.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard stripe. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Brought down at the 26.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. Tyson. And a quick throw here that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And they give this time to the tailback. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 more there and another 1st down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Off play action. Tyson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Tyson's pass.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
It's now 2nd and
To throw again. Tyson. Throw left side complete. That's long. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
complete to number 8.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's brought down, but following a pretty juke move that gives him the 1st down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st down, Patriots.
From the gun, Tyson got his man. It's Williams. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 23. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st down, New England.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Down at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down now, it's Beal. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Another carry for the running back. He was brought down at the 8-yard line. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Tyson. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Complete to number
From
9.
8 yards out. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
Little work still to do, though. And that'll increase their lead to 28. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
To number 89.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Houston firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, Houston. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
42-yard line.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. And the Steelers on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Yards to go.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. A great read, and it's picked off. There he goes right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. Might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. Now, this will make it into the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive, and you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Looking sideline, incomplete. 2nd and 10.
And incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again. Houston. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
To number 82.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
At the 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Houston. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
We're all right. Just call the call. We're going to play it. Come on now.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Complete to number 84. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 12.
To throw on 3rd down. Houston. And that is incomplete.
3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. They'll run on 1st down. Beal. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
And the Patriot 1st down.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Sharp move, but can't find much space. Drop just inside the 20.
Taken down.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tyson. He'll find Williams on the slant. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st down, Patriots.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On 1st down. Beal. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Beal. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. New England on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are pouring it on. And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Incomplete.
The Steelers on 3rd down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Houston got a man, and he hits him in stride. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
A gain of 7.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return.
24-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
15-yard loss. 3.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return.
Their own 40-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Now, be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo
Exactly.
going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
10 at the 40.
On 1st and 10, Houston. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
The pass on
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 21. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard
to throw again. Houston. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the gun, Houston going to throw deep for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Makes the score Patriots 59. Steelers.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Patriots ready to get the football back. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Number 31. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. Today's.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you. So for New England, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.